company. I just got a Historian's Razor. Because okay. Yeah, I had a couple tomb units that were kind of at the very start of the run, so... Not the most impressive run I've ever seen. Okay, I've got some holdover Wicklash for some scaling. Like, how is this run? I'm supposed to be reforming stuff. Apparently I'm just trying to run Conduit on the top floor. Okay, Conduit into Mage Blade, and I smidged the Shade Guard, so, okay, this... I guess I'm just a stack armor on the Shade Guard. And I don't have, like, any... Okay, but a multi-strike Wickless Tycoon, so that's what my top floor is probably looking like in this. Yeah. Oh, that looks really great to permafrost. -2 cost is also looking kind of silly, and I don't hate giving this one just a one-off. I hate that either. I think I hate this less, because like sometimes you can kill that on one of the secondary floors. Okay, and this is like the 3-floor version of the ring boss. Okay, I thought my deck was looking kind of dubious, but then I realized, oh wait, I'm in the middle of ring 3. So actually, we're starting the recording. I knew I had a run that was still going, but I forgot that it was this early. So if I don't screw this up, this could be a bit of a longer video, I guess. Got weirdly a lot of Bolt Generation, given that this is not a Fireborn run. Could play the Calcified Ember. I don't think I really want to. Oh, Drip Fall. Kind of like that, and I don't have Holdover, but Double Stack is pretty good. Makes it less good for shuffling your own units around. But for that particular use case, it was all benefit. Yeah, okay, I don't have to... I can take 1 Pyre damage. Oof. Pyre isn't really looking very healthy right now. But how likely is that I get a better chance to purge that next shuffle? I mean, I think the problem is I don't actually shuffle that quickly. I've got more than 1 holdover card. So as soon as I start playing Wicklash every turn, I'm actually only drawing 3 cards every turn. So I'll take the 1 Pyre damage. If that's the straw that breaks the camel's back, then that's just extra sad. But I think we have trouble. I think maybe we can occupy 2 floors, but I don't see 3 floors being all that sustainable long term. Ooh, I do have reforms. It's one of the rare times I usually run Pyre of Dominion on Eka, but I had a feeling that, I don't know, I like having primitive mold. It really opens up your ability to run that kind of nonsense. So I just went for it. this thing, or I think I'd rather deal some damage on this floor instead. Okay, and then... Alright, how are we doing this? Oh, that does like nothing. Could use it for a heal. I think I don't really need to go after the backliners. I think I can just... I think that's reasonably good already. Okay, now once I start reforming the tombs, what are they called, the exploding, whatever, I think my damage on multiple floors starts to pick up. So at the moment, it's like I only can kill like 2 units in a turn with moderately big health, and that's something I kind of would like to improve. There we go, that's pretty useful there. Saved a little bit of armor. Okay. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're closer to a flying kill than I thought that we would be. And we haven't even drawn our Whiplash yet. We still haven't. I guess that's just... I guess we just have... yeah, it's because we're not running Pyre of Dominion. I'm used to my deck being... drawing my whole deck really fast, because Pyre of Dominion means you don't start out with any junk cards whatsoever. Worried am I about the spikes? Not that worried. Like, do I really need to do this? Probably not. Could put some armor on that, but it's 40 health is pretty good. Now, part of me thinks I should have taken Moon Cycle. I think I was offered Moon Cycle, but for some reason I convinced myself that Incant would be better. Maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. It's a little bit late to be playing this. I mean, if I play this during the boss fight, I'm only going to have like 4 stacks, but 4 stacks of this is... it kind of doesn't matter either way. I think it puts me over the top. If I'd drawn this any later than now, then this could have been throwing it, but... I mean, if I'm hitting for like 150 every turn. It's really looking at like only 3 turns needed. I think I'll do it, even though it's kind of dumb. Melting Remnant. Purging your train stewards is kind of a big deal. Could do this and that. It would take like another 32 damage or something, but kind kind of hilarious. I mean, this is kind of stupid. Does that actually matter? No, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, that's a nice chunk of damage. Completely unnecessary. It's a thought that counts, I guess. Okay. And we got it. Turn 1. Looking forward, looking ahead, I'm trying to think about what boss relic do I need for what I'm going to see in the future. Do I have a really good plan for melee weakness? Not especially. One problem I have had on other runs with melting is that if you're using Reform, even if you're using, like one time I even had Hallowed Halls running, but if your entire room dies to melee weakness, then nobody is actually outputting damage, and that can actually be a real problem. Silver Ink, it's a card I've never mastered. I don't think now is a good time for it either, especially, like, what am I going to do with a 3-cost spell chain? And do I even have any spells that deal direct damage? Yeah, these Witch Weaves. I mean, having all of those be attuned is like it's like kind of no joke, but is it really worth anything here? Like our spell power is when we work sure we're getting spell power, but we're not going that hard. Are we gonna try to go? Are we even gonna try to do it? Like I don't even get to get a Merchant of Magic immediately either. So this one is not a tomb unit. It feels like a tomb unit. It's a very weird unit. I just don't want to mess with that. It just looks very, like, maybe you can do great things with this. It hits the entire room. But I just don't see that going well. It's not, I don't know. Seems like it has too many moving parts, and it also has a Calcified Ember attached to it. I feel like this with the starter spells is like, okay, that's kind of does something, but oh, it works on Phase Blessing. That's kind of interesting. That could be a way to outscale the melee weakness, but if I don't get it fast enough, I don't know. I could always throw out trump blockers and then reform them. The house is kind of okay. Especially if I ever get Hallowed Halls. I don't know. What do I need? Card draw? Do I need energy? I kind of need everything. I feel like energy, and then I need to remove some cards. That's kind of how I feel right now. I'm kind of okay for unit upgrades. I've gotten multi-strike on 2 different units. I mean, I've got room to get some more upgrades that are kind of nice, but this relic shop could be something pretty nice. Lunar Echo is I have, well, I do have a Shade Guard. I think I was lazy. I forgot to end on New Moon. This one wants to be, well, okay. Well, this half of it is kind of, I don't necessarily have to use that part of the ability if I'm just incanting a bunch. It doesn't work with Moonlight Glaive. Like, if I want to have it both ways, I could end on New Moon, but then Moonlight Glaive doesn't get the extra spell power. But the spells would get the spell power. I would just have to save the like the Moon Ritual for the end of the turn, basically, if I wanted to. I was sloppy with the Slade Shade Guard, but I was using him as a chump blocker and as putting a lot of armor with Phase Blessing, so it was sort of irrelevant, but it's something I could have paid more attention to. But fetching a random spell from the turn before, like, well, I have a holdover spell that kind of makes it really hard to replay high impact spells if I'm just holding over. Like, holdovers, unless you're holding over just one spell and you really want to play that spell many times, fetching your kind of mid-grade utility spell with this is probably not the greatest hit of all time. Okay, I can just go harder on Conduit, I think. Okay, this is kind of hilarious. I've never done this before, but you're really just throwing caution to the wind if you do this. You don't even, anything that I get in the future, I have no, if there's a particular upgrade that would have made the card good, I no longer have any chance of fishing for it. This Historian's Razor is kind of sketchy too. Like, every relic I take has an opportunity cost now. Let's see, who extinguishes the Entombed Explosive? And I think that's it, nobody else. I don't know. I think even if that's all that I've got, I think that could make a big difference at Ring 6, getting rid of those annoying cherubs. I think I do that and I reroll. I don't think this is the kind of run that I've got. I don't think the Burnout Rage is actually doing much. Trying to remember, do the cherubs do they spawn at the far back of the room, or is there something else behind them? This could also, I think this just for cherubs could be a big deal. Like, I don't have targeted damage on turn 1. I think this actually might be part of, or the legit part of how I solve some problems here. I don't think I have it. Oh, I do have a Moonlight Glaive. Okay, I could grab that right now. I mean, the other options are pretty decent. I don't think I want... I either want to graft random or I want to graft specific, and I think if I graft random, then I still have this that I can play manually, but the consistency is just a lot better, I think. And I want to eat the unit without burnout. This one, I think if they die, the equipment goes into your hand, and then that unit doesn't have it grafted on anymore, even if you reform it. Which is pretty annoying, because then you have to manually put the pieces back together again. So I'm going to put it on somebody who's just, their job is just to stay alive. So I think the top floor, I'm trying to stay, I think top floor wants to just stay alive indefinitely. On my other floors, I am open to the idea of playing around Howlet Halls if I were to get one. Okay. I'm not sure which ones are worse. These ones that take up too much space, or these ones that can't even block a hit. I think last round I had the Shield Steward doing some tanking. And that seems to still be relevant for now. Maybe not for much longer. And we're basically not drawing cards anymore. We've got 2 holdovers and only drawing 4 per turn, 2 of which are just the same holdover spells, which I could just stop playing them, but I don't know, I kind of want to play my spells. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of these so that when I'm reforming something other than a stupid Shield Steward. Okay, I can play this. I just don't know if I want to. Sure, I might as well, I guess. So how badly do I want to do this? I could just believe in the health scaling. I don't have to do this. I don't think there's no flying boss. I think the Shade Guard, if I just stay in New Moon, as soon as I get there, if I just stay in New Moon, I think I don't have to play the Phase Blessing. And I think I'd rather not. I think I'd rather do other things. I'm already in New Moon, so I won't play this. If you have exactly one of these, then if you skip it one turn, then you start playing it every turn, then you stay in a particular moon phase. Playing one of these just puts you back in the phase that you were in this turn before. Okay, that was a good turn to draw that card. It's pretty convenient. These kind of don't do a whole lot on these other floors. I need 3 of these to kill all of these without Spellpower, and that's just not happening. So, okay, I think now I've got, yeah. I think that should be, I just need enough burnout to actually kill the boss, but I think we're okay on that. I was a little bit worried because I have to kill the tank and then I want to kill at least one more unit with the second hit. So, Yeah, I was in a place where I needed some damage there. Oh, I do have energy, so I might as well do this. And what do we got? And that's attuned. That's okay. Maybe Silver Ink is just better than I thought that it was. It's interesting. Oh, it adds. Okay, interesting. It adds spell a little bit of magic power and attune, but it's a compounding effect. Like you automatically, like even your like. I mean, that's just 15. It adds 15 to the base number, even if you have no other spell power doing anything on the entire floor. I think I just play Moon Cycle on this champion so much. The fact that it's a 3 cost kind of dissuades me from making the investment unless I already know that I have a feel for what it does and whether or not it's going to work. I don't know, it would be nice to have at least one run where it works out so I could have a better feel for when, why, and how to take the card and use it in the future. Oh, we're dying from corruption this turn. Hold on, let me... Wow. Sleep at the wheel there. I mean, I did. Oh no, I'm not holding over the armor spell. So yeah, without Faith's Blessing, that is just we're just trying to win without our champion next turn. That was... Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do, but I mean, technically got one extra harvest stack on the gold Baron there. This one just because it has batteries included, like an attuned, it already has a spell power upgrade. It's just, I mean, this has to be good enough. This is not Howlet Halls. Is it worth taking though? I actually need this right now. I mean, if I had some X cost card that was really good, then suddenly I would be wishing I had it, maybe. I think in the future our floors will be dying pretty rapidly. And the same problem with Sacred Wicks. I think in the future, like, we're not that far away from actually playing this card a lot. We need to purge some stewards. We need to purge probably 1 or 2 witch weaves, honestly. Yeah. I hate this one. It's just has a very funny synergy with the Witch Weave. Well, unless they have Titan Skin, then you can't even do the 1 damage. But the combos, you ding them for literally 1 point of damage just so that they're eligible. It's nice that it only costs 1. It's not nice that it consumes and you can't play it again unless you remove consume, but tough choice here. I've got some free stuff is good. Merchant of Magic is I really need to think about, because the duplication and card removal, like card removal is kind of a priority, so that means I don't hit the Merchant of Magic. There was a card removal and a duplications, and I don't know what I'm duplicating. I just want to duplicate one of the explosives, but that might be kind of dumb. I don't know. Because I have the Snuffer that gets 130 damage. But I just need the floor space to do it. If I don't hit this Merchant of Magic, then the next ring doesn't even have one. Then the ring after that looks pretty good. I'm doing ring 6 without even hitting another Merchant of Magic, so this card is doing less than it normally would. And like this one, has a higher value upgrade attached to it. I just don't know how often do I actually need the spell train. This card in particular, if it reforms 2, how am I really gonna have? By the time I get to the Seraph, honestly, like I might have 4 units worth of reforms to make. It's a little scary to think about. I'll do it. I'm not quite convinced that I'm actually thinking clearly here. Some good free stuff, a nice Merchant of Magic. I could pay a lot of gold for card removes, but I think I think the cost is already up like above 100, and I've got a long way to go. I think I really need these card removes. I don't know, these rooms are I might actually need them. I don't know, it feels a little bit crazy to be doing this, but with the Wax Snuffer, I don't know, I'll talk to it. What am I doing here? I feel like this is never, especially since I'm not like throwing, I'm not like overstacking a floor or anything like that. I feel like this just slows me down too much for not enough benefit. Zone of Silence might good, it's just a very pricey card. Let's see, Bloodthirsty Blade. Is it too late to make that one do things? Well, let's see, I think I'm... I think the only unit that actually makes good use of it already has a substitute for that. I don't know, I don't think Spell Sanctum, I mean, Spell Sanctum lets me play, like, with Spell Sanctum, I might actually play Silver Ink twice, which is kind of a cool play. I think it's... I don't think I'm making it deployable unless I really want to just double up on the energy upgrades. I don't see how I actually do all that during the deployment phase. I think I've got enough going on already. Yeah, deployable doesn't really help me unless I get more energy. Do I just want to get more card draw? If I'm going for more card draw... Oh, here's my budget. I've got 6 energy, so I play my champion. Shade Guard is 2. Wickless is 3. I just... My other floors, I just keep them completely empty if I do that, and then... I mean, if I take a -1 energy challenge, then I can't actually deploy the room on top of that. But I don't know, I can... The fact that they both cost 3, like, if I ever get the footstool, then the other one can cost 0, and... I guess I get to have it all in that situation. But I guess I'm just committing to trying to double play the Silver Ink, even though I would like to play these 2 cards on turn 1. I don't think it's totally essential. And again with the holdovers, I think I don't need to mess with my card draw. I think I need to draw my cards. I'm starting to think, I don't know, I think maybe when I get to Seraph I'll be happy that this is holdover, but right now I'm not really thrilled by it. And honestly, for this particular fight, what does this give me? More spell power? I guess I'll just double play it. Zero cost spell chain consume. And I think just having played the spells is worth something here. Okay. So many ways to play this, but none of them are actually all that high impact. Well, it doesn't even die this turn. Oh, well. Are we dealing 170 next turn? Yes, we are. Okay. I kind of want to do it. Oh, they have Titan skin, so none of this matters. So none of that helps. I'll just keep getting spell power in the top floor. Oh, the reanimates are kind of annoying right now. So this, yeah. Shade Guard does nothing. Wickless Tycoon gets the kill. Then Eka hits this one once and it reanimates, and then it still survives to deal 4 higher damage, but not if I do this. I guess that'll do it. Oh. I guess I might as well. Or I could play this on other floors too. Now I definitely don't want to play it, because I have exactly 3 left over for that. Okay, so I can put, it costs 0 on this for... Okay. Oh, this is that reanimate boss. I think this hurts me. I think if I'm doing enough damage to clear the waves, then I don't want to bring out the Whiplash. I could play it here. That unit already has burnout. But I could play a Vengeful. No, I think I want to put these guys in the Reform pool. I could play one. I could play the Zone of Silence. I don't think I want to play the Zone of Silence. So I'm not totally sure. Somebody should ask. This might be like a riff on Hone of Silence with a C from the Get Smart show. It's just I don't know. They could have had this idea independently, but I wouldn't put it past them. It's kind of, the sense of humor is close enough to something that I think they would actually do. I just I don't know. Maybe somebody at Shiny Shoe Entertainment was a fan of Get Smart. That wouldn't be the weirdest thing that ever happened. Okay, I can play this twice, but it only affects the Phase Blessing. So I'm not super impressed by that. Oh, it interferes with my card draw. Maybe I don't want to do this. Let's just stop drawing that card, because it's stupid. But we can play this. Wait, we're just incanting, and just to incant it doesn't actually do anything. I don't think I'm going to want to redraw this card though, so let's just play it just to consume it. Yeah, here's the reanimate boss. I think I want to stay in Moon phase or whatever. Oh, this guy. Okay, if I can one-shot it, then I don't gain sap, so we do that first. So I don't want to change the moon cycle. I want to stay in new moon, and I want to gain armor. Got it. And then I guess I might as well play this here. Okay, I could play this, but I don't have to. Okay, if they die from this field, they don't actually incant. That's something that I didn't remember how that interaction worked, but now I've done the science, and now we know. There's a backliner. Hopefully I draw a damage spell. I think we're okay. I'm not totally certain. I haven't actually done the math, but our odds get a lot better if we can just nuke the backline immediately. Okay, the reanimate stacks are a problem here. So now we're surviving. But 2 stacks of days. Okay. Yeah, that damage spell would have. It's an extra 6 damage every turn that I could have just said no to, but didn't draw a damage spell this turn. A little concerning. I think Howlwood Hall helps my second floor. If I can get it, but we're running out of chances. Well, maybe it's a rare. I think maybe you start seeing. I think you see most of your rares like around 5 and 6, maybe. I don't think I particularly want these. Another holdover spell. I don't know if I can. I mean, sure, it's going to be a 2 cost if I cast it on my Pyre Room. Fatal Melting is... I think my units, they're just not dying fast enough, but they will be dying faster pretty soon. We're just... I mean, at the end of the day, it still scales with Spellpower and hits the entire room. And it costs 0 on the top floor with the spell upgrade and the spell sanctum in place. I could buy more relics, or I could do more card removes. Well, I mean, there have to be good relics out there somewhere. I just don't know what I'm actually looking for right now. Like the resin block is wouldn't even be the strongest resin block ever. The Merchant of Steel... Like the Shade Guard could get Titanite or something. This Lady of the House is not really doing a lot of heavy lifting right now either. I think it's mostly about the card to remove at this point, and like I need to remove some cards, but these relics could potentially, I don't know. I'm just gonna believe in the relics. Inferno Room. Like Zone of Silence solves some of the same problems as the Inferno Room. I think the problem is those turkeys that slap your pyre. The Inferno Room does not solve that particular problem. I just don't think this is actually working right now. None of those were like, necessarily bad cards, but none of them seem to solve what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm trying to end my turns on New Moon, so this is kind of going against some of what I'm doing right now. I think if I'm really trying to hit the next Merchant of Magic, then it makes sense to take the Lightstone. Resin block it's not the best resin block ever, but I clicked these in the wrong order. I could have saved like 40 gold, but I didn't. Okay. I don't know, is Witchweave the card that I need to remove now? I need to remove something. I think Witchweave is not that bad if it hits the silver ink, but even then, I think if I have half as many cards, then it's easier for them to collide in the first place. And like eventually, a lot of these cards, like they're either units or they're consume spells. So you play them, your deck thins itself out as you go. So only having a few cards of the cards that you want to play is actually kind of fine for the overall rhythm of the deck. Okay, so these are the spike things. They gain like a lot of health, which is pretty annoying. We could try to fight them on the bottom floor, but I'm not convinced that that's actually working for us right now. Maybe we can try it for mid. Okay, yeah, and this Breath of Heaven we bought a while ago, I was talking about it. It works perfectly for trying to knock out the cherubs with the entombed explosives, and it's working as intended. I think we are in a sort of precarious spot, so I think I do want to play the holdover holdover armor. I might even want to. I don't know about the Whiplash. This Whiplash might just be just a plain old mistake. Because next turn I might not have these entombed explosives like these guys with 130 health. There's a lot of health to chomp through, and I might be having trouble soon if I don't have damage, but I think Whiplash is not actually working right now. I think I need to believe in my other resources. Wait, why is this one in front? Shouldn't that one... I don't know. I don't understand the ordering. I thought this one was supposed to come to the front when it spawns, but I don't know. It didn't happen. Oh, this one is getting eaten, I think. It loses 10 damage, yeah. That way it will die, but... Oh, wait. I can do that this turn. That's cool. Yeah, I think with the corruption, I don't know. I want this armor to be at a better place before I commit to drawing cards instead of redrawing my spell. At that time, it jumped to the front. I don't know what happened to the wave before. Let's see. I have a decision to make. Oh, the next turn... I think this one's gonna have spikes next turn. I don't know, I'm gonna hold it over again. I don't know. I'm not ready to let go of that security blanket there. Do I chuck this one on the top floor? I don't know, it can survive one hit if it needs to. Yeah, there's that Spellpower I was talking about. Yeah, that card is actually fine. Even without a strong reform setup going, just scaling, hitting the entire floor, and scaling once with the Spellpower is already enough for it to be justified. This is not the most awesome run of all time, but I don't know, I think there's a chance. I think maybe we're not screwing up too bad. Well, next turn I'm drawing Silver Ink. I'm also drawing Zone of Silence, so it's like, which one of these two do I want to play next turn? Silver Ink with the Phase Blessing would be kind of... I guess that would be extra safe. I think this just lets me stack an obscene amount of armor. And I have like 2 turns worth of it. Something like that. Like, I think we just don't play Zone of Silence. Oh, and that's just... Oh wait, I should play this first if I'm going to. Yeah, two spells. Unfortunately, they can't get double attuned. That would be insane, but... Let's just not get cursed. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this fight is the rest of the way solved now, I believe. It's just taking too long to draw that Silver Ink. Maybe we just get I think we just get the card draw relic next reward. Well, not quite good enough. Wouldn't mind having either holdover or cost reduction. Well, permafrost actually, and I said cost reduction, or I said holdover, but I don't. I mean, I could potentially hold it over. It's -1 cost, and I have a Spell Sanctum. Yeah, I could hold that over. That's actually a play I could simply go for. Like, I'd even play Silver Ink and then play this once. Oh, and I have the... Oh, yes. I could reroll for Intrinsic, but I don't think I want to be greedy here. I think this is already pretty awesome. Okay. I could hold over the Brickfall, like... Permafrost is Silver Ink. Yeah, I think that's nice. I'd like to maybe remove Consume. That did not get a remove consume. Pyre heal, or do I there are no more merchants in Magic, so it's this or nothing. I would like to go to play this on other floors if I see it early. I don't know, so I can do that. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to remove Consume, so I'll just let it heal the fire when I draw it. I don't think I love that. I don't. This becomes a lot more playable. I don't know. I think this is just failed scaling. Like the problem is if I drew it near the end of the fight, I couldn't stack enough burnout to actually use this on my multi-strike unit. But now if I only played like 3 times, then I've got like 10 stacks of burnout to work with instead of like 3. Benefit is what? I've got 10 attack power. I think maybe that card is just... I think that card is just a mistake that never panned out. Ooh. This doesn't... Yeah, this doesn't have any candidates. This... It's a bit late to permanently scale the magic power, and I don't really... Let me just check something out. I want to just... Oh, it's not eligible. So you can't have double stack and triple stack on the same card. Okay. I'm really tempted. It's just... It's so late in the run. I'm going to YOLO it. This could be just the biggest Heavenfall that I've ever played in my life. Like, just that curse is just really a nasty curse, though. We might even duplicate the Heavenfall if we can hold it over enough, then we duplicate one that has a lot of stacks, and that could be pretty cool. And if we do duplicate, we don't get a chance to remove cards. So the fact that we can't, so if we don't get to remove this card, maybe I just turn it into a consumed card. So I just forget that it ever happened. I mean, I got that one. I made those upgrades very, very early in the run before I knew it was going to happen. It just didn't pan out. As far as I know, we're safe setting up on the second floor still. Okay. I guess I can do this. Doesn't seem to hurt anything. Hopefully nothing ever gets that far. Oh, they are getting that far. No, they're not. Oh, maybe. Okay, that one, yeah, too many stacks that reanimate. I think I don't know, we are taking some hits on this floor. I think I'm always too scared to... I keep holding over the phase blessing because I'm always too scared. Like, I need to get to a point where I already believe that I have enough armor, and then I don't have to play it anymore. I'm already in full moon, so I don't want to play this just yet. Well, this unit survives right now. I don't want to take 9 fire damage, so I'll just... Every time I play this, that's 5 magic power that I miss out on. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't... So that floor is solved. Okay, do I have to play this? I can play it next turn if I need to. So this is going to gain 5 spell power every turn. It's not attuned, but when it lines up with this silver ink, it will be attuned for that battle. Okay. Oh man, I think I played these in the wrong order. If I had a little more spell power, this would have already died. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, but I needed to play this first. Yeah, let's redo this turn. Let's play the silver ink a lot earlier. Well, this one got consumed, so it didn't really matter anyway. But I wanted to do that, and then I just wanted everything to cost 0. In this unit, I don't have to rescue it. Like, I want to just, if I give both of them like 400, then I don't have to ever play it again. Okay, we have to play the curse. I could play this next turn if I'm desperate. I think I'm okay though. Oh, I can even do this right now if I want to. So kind of... Yeah, with the reanimate, it's a little tricky. I think maybe I just played this next turn. I'm okay with what I just did, I think. Even if I do that, even if I do this, yeah, it loses 2 stacks of reanimate. I'm just kind of trying to decide, is there a line where I don't have to play Heavenfall this turn? I guess I still need to play it very soon. I could play it now. I think since the next turn I had to play it anyway, I guess I might as well play one now. Yeah, that was probably for the best. Okay, it doesn't mean that I gain a curse this turn, but if I get to stack this card one more time, then I'll take it. I might even get to stack it again this turn as well. Okay, this is deceptive. This, usually this, I feel like I really need to play this, but it's literally the last turn of the fight. So, I really don't have to play this. It just looks like I should, but it just looks scary, even though right now it does nothing. Yeah, I guess I'll play it anyway. Okay. Rushing Demise on turn 1 does nothing at the Titan fight whatsoever. Man, Seraph maybe it does something, but I don't think I might regret getting rid of my Whiplash now that I think about it, because I might have to, when I get to melee weakness Seraph. I'm not quite sure that my front line is actually surviving. But I don't know if Sacred Wicks is actually a solution to that. I think I have so many primitive molds that I can kind of, I don't know. I think I've got primitive molds and I don't have ways to get rid of cards. I think I just have to believe in the smaller deck. What am I duplicating? Am I duplicating the Heavenfall, or am I duplicating something that gets my defenses online faster? I could duplicate the Silver Ink and try to line it up with the Phase Blessing that much faster. The thing is, the Silver Ink, it wants to hit the Phase Blessing, but it also wants to hit the Heavenfall, and play it out of panic, then I just if I play it super early to line it up with Phase Blessing, then it never that copy never meets up with Heavenfall. I don't know if that's a good enough reason to duplicate it though. I don't know, I don't feel like any of these units really want to be upgraded, especially. Shade Guard, it could... To benefit from Titanite, I think it's worth re-rolling just in case. It didn't happen. I don't know if Endless is justified here. I think I have so many primitive bolts that I'm just gonna risk letting them die. It's just if Eka dies, then I could be in a lot of trouble. No, I've got this Historian's Razor, but these are all pretty good. A Stardust Treat. Even Stardust Tree, that it seems sort of justified. I do not have any equipment cards. No. I wanted the Footstool, but I got the Whetstone, so nothing there. Celestial Sails. What would it even do? Like it could. There's some like duality, or Dripfall would be pretty bad. Silver Ink would be a good hit because that one's permafrost. I have a lot of gold. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this razor is now doing 0. It'll be all the way down to -1 if I take this. It is a bit of a gamble, but if I think I'm gonna duplicate the Silver Ink because I might want to play it on a turn that's not quite optimal. Okay, and I can actually remove something. That would gold, I guess. Go, let's see what happens. Not the luckiest thing ever. Like, it's not enough to save anybody. Oh, I have Drip Fall turn 1, so I get 2 turns before everybody starts dying. And I got both Silver Inks on turn 1. It's pretty crazy, but not something I actually needed. But I guess I'll take it. I have 2 energy, I could play this. Like, how likely is that I want to double play this next turn? I guess doesn't matter that much. I think I don't want to mess around with this. I think I really want that Phase Blessing to be attuned, and then, yeah. The plan is the second copy is going to also hit the holy cow. Heavenfall. Okay. Okay, this turn's pretty scary, but let's get the Silver Ink, and then Heavenfall does not solve all of our problems just yet. It gets rid of the sweeper. I think that's the only reason our backline is dying, so... we might as well do this, just so there's no question whatsoever. Get a little more spell power, but that's not... I don't think I really care about that. I got the attune, is all that matters. Play this now for the spell power, or do I want to reform units later? I think let's just get the spell power. I think if we ever get the Moon Priestess out, I don't think we ever manage to keep it alive. So we won't actually be in full moon half the time. So it is what it is. Let's see. Is this worth? Oh yeah. Yeah. There's things that hit Slapped or Pyre, but not if they're silenced. So I think that I had to do that. Or I could just Yeah, I won't be able to do this next turn because I won't be in full moon, so... That's amazing. Okay. Even do this if I wanted to. I think I'm just gonna let it scale though. Scale that. Do I just not play this anymore? If I do that, it actually survives one hit. Potentially, so I'll throw that out for some insurance, I guess. Sort of goes all over the place. It jumps back and forth. Like that animation is just crazy. Turn. So I can just hold this for a turn, so let's do that. pretty lucky drawer. This fight could have been a lot sketchier than it actually ended up being. On the drawer order, this could be a relatively quick Titan hitting every room for 1,000. Just need to get rid of the spell shields, and that's like this could be like 5 or 6 turns if I draw nicely. Okay, I got the Heavenfall, but I don't have the ink yet. That's alright. Okay, with this, I definitely want to get rid of the spell shields. Even if I don't get the silver ink, this should solve the minion wave. Okay, oh, there's the silver ink. I could double play the silver ink, but I don't necessarily have to. Like, yeah, putting these cards down seems a little better. Or I could just play the silver ink next turn. Well, this one's giving me curses, so I think I do want to... Oh, I don't have full moon. Okay, so if I don't have full moon, then there's no point in playing the Heavenfall this turn. Then again, if I play this next turn, I probably won't be double playing it. I'll need the energy. I think that's fine. Oh, I didn't save one for that shard, but that's okay. Still got 2 spell shields. Oh, I could... Yeah. No, it's just 1 spell shield, but... Okay. I guess it doesn't have as much spell power as I thought, because some of the spell power that I had last battle was coming from Echo. It wasn't the stacking spell power from the upgrade, but it's still... it's looking good. Do I want to play this on the bottom floor? Oh, I don't have full moon right now anyway, so let's just do that. Well, if I wanted to stop the pyre damage, I could have put this one in the back. This one dies from burnout, so I think it would have survived in the back for one turn. Oh, that one's also burning out. Okay, they're all burning out or dying, so I think I was taking pyre damage no matter what. I haven't seen the Moon Priestess yet, but it has to survive in it for an entire turn before it even gives me any moon rituals anyway. So maybe it just wasn't meant to be regardless. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Dies this turn, I think, though. Oh. That makes sense. So now Fatal Melting also has Spellpower. Okay, I think next turn we cast Moon Ritual. We play the Heavenfall, and I think that'll completely wipe out everything. That'll be it. So Lunar Priestess did get to speed us up by one turn. Well, maybe not. That one would have died anyway. This one was already gone. Okay, and now Lunar Priestess didn't actually speed up by one turn, but we did. It was good for style points. So I could play this. Maybe I will. That's not the one that's. This is the one that's super awesome. So let's set it up and then 880. Here we go. Yeah, Heavenfall. Just the empowered version of Heavenfall is just pretty satisfying to play out. That was a nice run. I don't know if I believe in Luna, but it was pretty nice actually getting it to work for once. It's just not usually how I like to play it. I wanted to do reform things, but the game had other plans. That was legitimate. Like the Moonlit Glaive did a bit of work, and I had the Phase Blessing is for tanking. So the Moonlight Glaive was doing a lot of damage in the mid game, but eventually Silver Ink and Heavenfall just took over, and I've never actually gotten that to work before, so that was kind of interesting. This, I don't know. Maybe this is a good card sometimes, but a lot of times it just really isn't. I mean, the dream scenario is that you give that unit a whole bunch of reanimate stacks, and then you don't even need intent on death if it's dying to natural causes. But I don't know. I don't know. It's you don't always get the best case scenario, and sometimes intent on death works. I don't know. Okay, so Lady of the House didn't really do a whole lot. Primitive Mold, that's just a starter card. It's the fact that it took this long for you to master it is just a testament to how much I use Pyre of Dominion, I guess. And Silver Ink. Silver Ink, I've been avoiding it. It's like a lot of cards already have attuned, and the ones that don't are quite often cards that you're avoiding in the first place, and um, the fact that I was actually using the starter cards is what kind of put me over the edge here, actually. I mean, actually, this was my plan for surviving uh, the melee weakness with the phase blessing. So there's a few reasons that I took it, and it actually worked out. And I'm glad that I finally did something with silver ink. Um, I never quite understood why you would go to such lengths to do this, but it does. The flat 3 magic power on top of the attuned lets you do a lot of things on multiple floors that you otherwise would only be able to do it on your magic power floor. Um, so it's yeah, the fact that it's compound scales with itself uh, gives it just enough to have utility on every floor, but then like the attuned is what makes it hard, which is what makes it into like your actual plan for destroying tanks on your spell floor. So it's kind of cool. Just very early in the run, you wouldn't necessarily be able to make all those pieces fit together, but once you get a little bit of consistency, this is yeah, it's better than I thought it was. I was kind of I don't know. I hesitate to pass judgment on cards that kind of break my brain because it's like, well, what if there's some ceiling you don't know about? And I think we saw a little bit of that. This run was probably winnable without Silver Ink, but I think it some of those 500 health tanks, I was like super duper struggling, and um, it really opened up some possibilities for me. Like I could play bigger Heaven Falls less often and get the bonus stacking from that event upgrade. Uh, it's a pretty nice run, and that Silver Ink that was the last Luna card that I have never gotten a mastery border with, so that's cool. Somehow Pyreborn is missing 2, Under Legion is missing 1, Lazarus is missing 2. I don't know. We'll catch up with those later, I guess. But yeah, it's nice. Maybe we'll just stick with primitive bolts. For some reason I'm feeling tolerant of starter cards and train stewards this run. The last couple of runs, but yeah, we'll do it. Okay, but that's it. That's Monster Train. It's like an honest Luna run with like actual spell power. It's like something that was yeah. Later.